No edits. This is the All Things Go podcast. And look who we got here. Look at her mouth open. Before we get to her, though.
I'm Yalmika IG, the founder of Lavanya Professionals.
I'm E. Y'all know what it is.
And I am Big Moca. I'm back at All Things Go podcast. And I'm ready.
You kind of hit for the first time. But we going to talk about a lot of shit. You feel me? Like, we going to get into the witchcraft. Look, we going to get into what the fuck she just did right there. That might have been the spirits calling her back home. Because I don't know about none of that shit that's going on. You feel me? But we going to get into all of that, though. And her song, though. Rock them hips.
Rock them hips. Like
Lick
this.
them lips. How you come up with that, yo? It's catchy as shit, yo.
I really just was like, I'm really an artist. I always got punchlines for the freaks. That's in one of my other songs. And I just always say some funny stuff. So it's like me in the studio, it's really therapy. Like, and I don't think a lot of people understand being an artist is therapeutic for a lot of us. Because the therapeutic part of it is me expressing how I feel. Like, you may think in my lyrics I'm sexual. Like, I might say in there, I suck a dick, but I don't even suck dick. But that's what I probably want to do, but I don't do it.
What you mean you don't suck dick?
Like, I'm not, like, if you heard my music, you would think I was
So you saying you're not the best dick sucker?
I'm saying I don't do what my lyrics say.
Okay.
I be capping on
So you like most rappers?
Yeah. Not.
I did what I did when I went like this because I said that on the last episode. Well, not the last, but I mentioned how he was asking me about meditation. If I had to, if someone asked me how do they tap into their higher selves, what would that be? And I mentioned meditation, and I also mentioned that doing music, like for creatives, that's a form of meditation because that's when you're tapped in. You say shit that can just come from
your mind, like out the woodworks. Like, you don't be knowing what you be saying. Like, them spirit guys be talking.
I want you to really get it, so you can be tapped in.
Like you made a point?
So you can be tapped in.
You gotta tap in.
Point wasn't made, but
the
I
point
clap
is
with
made because I get what she's saying, but you having us come on and you're not trying to receive what we telling you.
Because y'all not telling me in a way I can receive it.
You know a demon when you see one, don't you?
Alrighty.
I love demon
All
time.
black.
You love demon time.
I love it.
I know a demon when I see one, but we're
day.
here to save you. The light is here to save the darkness. You know, I'm all for the darkness.
No, I need a little more lightness because I'm dark as fuck.
All right. Not your complexion. Your soul is a little dark.
No, you don't know my complexion. You just looking at my outer.
I just see your soul.
You don't know my innie.
Deep in your soul, you are a motherfucker.
You don't know my innie.
I know your inner enemy.
Are you a narcissist?
Very narcissistic, girl.
Nigga, you met me 1.5 times.
And you were narcissistic.
No, it wasn't.
Pisces energy.
You said no, it wasn't.
Yes, I'm entertaining. I'm
My
putting
man
on for
is
the
a Pisces.
podcast. What the
And
fuck
he
does
is
that
a
mean?
narcissistic.
Who the fuck cares about science? Who believes in science?
The world,
Oh
the
my
universe.
God.
It's in the
That's a whole
Bible.
nother conversation.
It's in the Bible.
It's a lot of shit in the Bible that's not true.
No, we ain't going there.
The Bible
You don't
isn't true.
What do you mean no?
The Bible
You don't
isn't true.
understand it.
It's just that you don't
I just
understand.
had a
You
conversation and said something about the Bible, but you was telling me
You believe
no,
everything in the
that's-
Bible.
I believe that
The Bible is connected to human. The Bible is talking about us. Like
about
Jesus
Ruth?
Christ.
Them hoes in the Bible is these hoes on these streets. It's hoes in the Bible. You gotta read the Bible. I'm not even playing with you. I had really I was never into God. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'd be like, what? I don't believe it. Like, it was things happening in my childhood. My father going away for jail because he tried to provide for us. I don't believe in it. I went to Catholic school. It's like, okay, I know there's something, but I don't know what to believe in, right? Especially when my daughter father was taken away. Oh, I really, you better show me something. Show up and show out, God, because I don't believe you. I don't believe you say who you say you are. And I went into a deep state of what we call depression. I didn't even want to kill myself. Like, some people go into depression. I wanted to find myself. You feel me? My depression was me going into myself and releasing any toxins, anything that was not for me.
So you never wanted to kill yourself?
Never wanted to, and I think that, and I want to speak on it, I think that suicide is very selfish of any individual to do that. I don't care what you're going through. God did not give you that meter on the clock to say, I'm going to end your life, because you are supposed to your life's supposed to be ended however it happened, but not by yourself.
Well, yeah, you had those thoughts. So how you feel about that?
When I had went through my divorce, my ex-husband had a baby outside of our marriage. Now, I was with my ex-husband since I was 14. After I found out he had this other woman pregnant, we went through that whole situation. I went through that process. Now, my situation, I wanted to commit suicide. But in that moment, I was here. So I was in that dark, low vibrational space, but I found light.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to commit suicide.
How did you find that light?
So,
See the light. God wasn't gonna take a light.
It wasn't meant for that to be done. It's all about what you think. So when you're depressed, you have negative thoughts
and positive
thoughts. Like, it's an illusion when you're thinking like that. So when I was thinking that I wanted to commit suicide, it really wasn't God.
And I really wouldn't believe that you would want to ever do that. Like, this is surprising to me.
No,
and like, because I know a beautiful soul, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, you were attached to some type of entity that was trying to take you out because you are God's child. That's what I be saying about suicide. Like, I don't mourn the death of people that commit suicide. I'm sorry. I don't care how anybody would take it, because that is not of God, of light, of life. That is not what God put you on here this earth to do, to kill yourself. Who are you to? Why are you trying to tap out? Like,
what would you say about suicide bombers?
I think that people who do commit suicide are possessed.
That's exactly what they do. It's
really
not them. It's really like
it was this situation a couple years ago where a man threw his baby over the bridge in a car seat, and he said that a spirit told him that he was possessed, and it told him to do it when he went and stood in front of the judge. Like, I believe that people who commit suicide or kill their kids, like, they are under under attack. Yeah.
So you saying when you had those thoughts, you possessed?
Absolutely. That's not. I wouldn't think like that right now.
A question.
That's a good woman to admit that, because a lot of women that have those thoughts will not ever in their life identify as being possessed or demonic, because they think that they are too godly to say that. Everybody have low times. Yeah. My low times didn't entail me wanting to commit suicide, but I was very sexual. Not saying, like, I'm talking about I play with myself all the time. I had to nut every day. I had to learn with the last episode, self-control, because I just needed it out of me. It was like something was on me. It had to go. And it was never no man. That's how I knew I had self-control, because I didn't even desire a man at that point. It was like, get it out of me. And, you know, praying. Like, I know how to go through stuff. Even with my partner, I go through celibacy. When I'm in my moment and I know that I'm trying to manifest something big, don't touch me. This pussy belongs to God.
That's right.
Okay.
Love me or leave me. But this pussy will manifest.
So when you say the pussy belongs to God, who is God?
That my higher self, my higher being.
Are you learning something today?
Because some people say
you
God
have a higher self,
is Jehovah, the Buddha.
No, listen.
They are idols.
Exactly. Jesus Christ, if we talk about...
This is going to be a double team episode the whole time. Go ahead.
They are idols. Okay. Buddha. It's okay to have a Buddha symbol in your home, but to praise Buddha is giving your higher self limitations.
Yeah, that's like...
Why would I praise a statue? Oh my God, like, praise myself. I told my boyfriend today, I'm selfish. He said, even to your daughter, even to my child. Yeah, because if I'm not selfish or love myself, I can't love nobody. If I don't love myself first, I can't love my child.
That's right.
How? I don't even love me. What is love if I don't love me?
And that's true. Somebody asked me a question about Jesus Christ.
Question.
And
just a Moca question.
No, what's love got to do?
Got to do it. Oh,
so this is a hard conversation for a lot of people when we talk about religion, right? So this lady told me one day, I was sharing my story on social media, and a video went viral, and a couple people was like, no, it wasn't you, it was Jesus that saved you. It was Jesus that got you out of that situation. And I was like, no, it was not Jesus. It was me. It was my higher self. Jesus was a regular person. If Jesus was a person walking this earth right now, he'd be up in here with us.
Jesus is walking this earth. We just
he would be in here with us.
Jesus is an energy.
It's an energy.
Jesus was a mother effer. I'm sorry to say. Jesus had hoes.
It's
Jesus
an energy.
If you read the Bible, I'm telling you to read the Bible. I'm not saying I'm talking about read the Bible. When Jesus' mother came to his birth mother came and they said, Jesus, your family right here outside waiting for you. He said, that's not my mothers and my brothers. My brothers and sisters is my 12 disciples, even the ones that betrayed him. He was a motherfucker. Jesus loved chaos, baby. He loved it. He lived in it. He lived in it.
But that was because he was tapped in.
Okay.
He lived in chaos. So if you see me in chaos, understand that I got that Jesus energy.
Okay.
Do you understand it?
I don't believe none of this shit y'all talking about her. I'm sorry, yo.
No, don't be sorry.
It just ain't for me.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay. 45, you'll be somewhere.
So if you have a woman so you don't believe in spirituality?
Yes, I believe in spirituality, but I don't believe in the naysayers. The naysayers.
All right, well, we gonna give Jesus another name. What you want to call them?
Well, you can call it Eartha if you want to.
Yeah,
Allah.
You ain't gotta call it none of that.
But
You ain't gotta call it none of that.
all those names go with the actual books that go with that religion.
You talking about books? All right, books are important. The Bible is a whole book. The Bible is a book of spells.
And I don't believe that those books are important.
So the Christians are the biggest witches. The church is the biggest.
You know, the English language is spells
on people. You sit amongst the church congregation, all you doing is feeding the pastor and his family. Your energy, feeding off your energy. Speak these, especially don't speak Deuteronomy over me. Deuteronomy is a spell that told you how your life is going to go with your children.
What do Deuteronomy mean?
It just tells you, if you read it, it talks about how life goes with your children, how your children going to suffer. It speaks about all that weird, if the Bible is supposed to heal, why in the Bible in Deuteronomy is teaching you your children, of all children, they're going to have this, it's like suffering. Read the book of Deuteronomy. It talks about suffering real bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. It don't even sit well with me. I cringe at the thought of somebody writing that in a book that's supposed to heal me.
But you're still
tell me centuries on my family, my children are going to be cursed.
Still claiming this book.
I claim the book because there are some good parts. There are some good parts. There are some amazing
there are good
parts
of everything, but you can't solidify a book and take out the
I didn't solidify. I said the Bible is a book.
Finish. You can't solidify a book and take out the good and bad parts that you feel as though.
Who solidified it?
You just did.
I did not. I said it's good and bad.
That means you're solidifying the good parts.
It's called
duality.
duality.
But you're taking out the bad parts.
Yeah. That don't mean the shit to me. That right there. Give me that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I feel like the Bible is a book. When I read the book, when I read the Bible, my grandfather was a minister and my grandmother was a first lady. And so when they taught the Bible and when I began to read it for myself, I didn't get what they were teaching.
Exactly.
I didn't get that. Like when I read the Bible, I think about my chakras. Like I see the chakras up there.
The seven chakras. When they talk about the entities, I see them. Like when they talk about those seven, what are the seven? When they talk about the Jerusalem, but all the different countries, they talking about the 7 deadly sins. All that.
And that's because as us humans, like we.
So we trying to single to this nigga, but this nigga look crazy.
What's going on?
Go ahead.
I feel like that's because we sin. I just feel like
everybody sins.
Yeah, I just feel like the Bible, I just feel like it's taken to, like, I don't even like to go back and forth with people about the Bible because I feel like everybody is going to get something different from that Bible. Like when it talks about men supposed to have supposed to have multiple wives.
And which testament though? The new one.
The New Testament.
Damn, y'all read all the testaments?
What? The Old Testament don't say it. The Old Testament was all for witchcraft, all for blah blah blah. Go to your ancestors. The New Testament. I love pork. Porky pie. I love
y'all
pork.
Still eat
I'm
pork?
Sorry, I love
Absolutely.
pork.
Okay, I don't know if y'all eat oink oink.
I love oink oink.
I'm trying to get away from it though. I like bacon.
I love bacon. Every
bacon.
morning it is a whole pack.
Oink oink bacon.
Oink oink.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo,
pork. I don't want no turkey. I don't want no slime.
No, I want bacon.
I want bacon. Go to a restaurant. What you want? Bacon. Extra bacon.
I want it on my sandwich.
Yeah, bacon.
Okay.
You like bacon?
Yeah, I eat bacon because I'm not.
You just a free soul. You just open. Like
I'm a free soul.
Into your books, y'all abide by.
I feel like
I'm not an atheist.
Do you know what an atheist is?
Yes.
What is it?
Someone that doesn't believe God exists.
You just
but God, but I feel like an atheist
That's
is someone that don't believe in.
That's
Believe.
the supreme.
I feel like they don't believe in either or.
You don't believe.
I don't believe in the names.
Okay, so what you believe in?
I believe that something exists. We don't know.
What is it? Is it in you?
I
or out
don't
of you?
know.
It's in you, motherfucker.
In you. It's
No,
in you.
I don't know.
Right, that's why you're an atheist.
Listen,
Okay,
did you
well,
ever
call me
hear?
atheist then. Cool.
So
I
did
don't
you
have a
ever
problem with
hear?
that.
Did you hear? Like when we do you remember like hearing sayings like "You are the living word"?
Yeah.
You are living. You sitting in that chair, right?
You
are the truth.
You are allowed when people
So
to tell
that
their
means
story.
that you
Time out.
are.
You are the God.
When people write their
Inside.
word down and they die, that word lives on.
What?
You just say, I'm the living word.
You missed it. He
missed it.
Yeah, I missed everything. It went
What
over my
we
head.
saying was you're co-hosting this podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have opened a portal.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a portal.
Right.
So you can allow whatever type of energy you want into your space because you are the creator.
But why would I
You are a
allow
creator.
negative or
Right.
bad energy?
Okay. Listen. You are the creator.
This is all things go.
You the
party.
creator, right?
Right.
All things go. You the creator.
Mm-hmm.
There's a creator. There's a co-creator. There's just creations, and you created this,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pick and choose who you want to represent All Things Go podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Ain't no pics. But go ahead.
So, do you feel like that's your higher self putting you in that position? Because you are now making decisions for people, their careers, whoever. You can look at a person and they say, like me, I'm a messy bitch. So they say on the internet. But in all actuality,
they
to
say it ain't
sit
a so
down
they
with
say.
me, I'm really a smart ass individual.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't tap into this, and you got the privilege because I'm a light being. And
Every
whatever.
time you put the hoodie on with the joints in the joint where you could go in like that, you don't know how that. But go ahead.
But listen, but all I'm saying is you created this space, and this is your space, and
Right.
it goes however you want it to go. You and whoever is y'all that
Nigga,
control.
get to the point.
You in control,
She's
motherfucker.
basically saying that
You are the
what
God
what
within
you
yourself.
thought of, what you thought of, which was a thought. This was all a thought before you brought it into this reality. So
Girl, he
you
don't believe
you
I
had
can do
a.
this. No, bro. Go ahead.
What she say?
I said this to him when I was in your seat, and I said to you, this podcast came from where? Your higher self. Didn't I say that?
So my high self's in my brain.
Your higher self is your brain. It is.
It is.
Because who is God? You seen him?
Have you seen him?
Me. My higher self.
we are not separated from God.
Why can you
They say
say-
in the New Testament,
How the
God
fuck
is
can you
within
say-
you. It says it in the New
Well, how many
Testament.
New Testaments is it gonna be?
It's one.
It gotta be a limit to
I'm
the
gonna be
Testament.
I got
honest.
the
Even if
scripture.
the Bible never was a thing, we still would be here.
Right.
Even if the Bible was never written, human, this floor, the trees, it may not even have a name, but that tree gonna still be outside. That ground still gonna be there. I still would be here. My name might not would have been Yalmika, but I still would be here. So the point is this, that the Bible was created for us to figure out, try to live the best way we can. Every day
Love.
we get up and do the best that we can.
The Bible
right?
was also created and used against
do
us
you know?
in slavery.
It was?
It was.
It was.
No one is denying
That's
that.
why we say it's the biggest book of spells. I can go to Psalms right now and say I want some money. And I
But
can just
niggas
check
say
hungrily
speech
and
is
get my
spells.
money. Like, let's be real.
Niggas say the English language is
It's a spell.
spell.
It is. If I say I want you to
Yeah,
die.
any word that you use against somebody
That's why you
is
gotta
a
be
spell.
careful, like-
Prime example, my mother used to say to me, you gonna be just like your father when you grow up. My father was an alcoholic, and she didn't like him. And so because I looked like him, she always, and I used to act like him because my father had a sweet spirit.
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm not an alcoholic.
So-
but
so
let me finish.
was it
Let
a
me
spell? Go
finish.
ahead.
No, let me finish. Because even though I'm not an alcoholic, that's because I choose not to be.
Right. She probably resisted
I'm
against her
resisting
mother.
it because
She said it.
She said it, but even in my adulthood, there are times where I urge to have alcohol.
And she won't do it.
And I
because-
won't do it, but in my mind, that shit comes from the spell that my mother cast out on me
Exactly.
when I was a kid. That shit is a real thing. That's why even when I speak over my kids, I speak life over my children. Because
Generation
I don't
curse.
want behaviors and curses. I won't speak death or anything that can put my children in a space where when they become an adult, they feeling or they battling those curses that was put out on them. So any word we say out here is a curse that we putting on people. That's why I choose to use my word for good.
And I'm working on that, girl, because I get to arguments with my boyfriend. I be like, you just need to die. And I be able to say, God, please forgive me, because I know my words really do. I'm just going to speak for myself. I am a higher, powerful being, and I have seen things I've said, and I have returned to sender a lot of things.
Forgiveness for yourself.
Forgiveness for myself, because I should not.
From yourself.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Because you see.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Right, forgive me.
You're actually
who I'm talking to. Yeah, forgive me. Like when you yell, you talking to your higher self.
You talking to your higher self.
I surrender. Like I really like when I be in the house and I be like, I surrender. Leave me alone. And them motherfuckers leave me alone.
But it sounds crazy. But no, she's right. Like it's a real thing.
Like, can some things sound crazy and actually be crazy? Or
no, that is a real thing.
I actually had my master's degree in social work, right? And I didn't go get my master's degree in social work because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to school and get my master's degree in social work. I caught a charge. I beat a girl in the face with a heel. And the judge said in front of me.
With a heel?
And said, you're going to have 3 years probation before judgment. You either need to get a job or go to school. I ain't getting no motherfucking job. I'm going to school. What's the best way to go to school to learn about your mind? Why not? They paying for it. I get fast, I ain't got no job. They're going to pay for my college. I'm going to even say I stay on campus so I can get that $6,000, $10,000 every month so I can take care of whatever I got to take care of, because this is my life. Because I know that I'm not wanting to work for the man. It's just not in me. Went to school and I learned so much. I learned so much walking into that social work. I mean, I worked hard. I went to school in 2003. My grandma wanted me to go to college. I was supposed to be in Atlanta being a little freak night. My grandma said, no, stay here, go to Copy Morgan. Went to Copy Morgan, I dropped out. I just wanted the campus. I bring the boys all up in my dorm room. Girl, not going to class. Fuck them classes. I need to be in Atlanta. Girl, I get the charge, go back to school. I'm like, all right, social work. I go, they go like, your GPA is a 0.0. I didn't even go to school. But it counts against you. Even though I was still enrolled. I had to get a 3.0 to get into the social work program. I got all A's all 4 of my semesters. I lie to y'all not. Put my GPA up. I was in the social work program. In that program, I learned so much about, I learned how to tape it. I learned how to meditate. And the only thing that I yearned for once it was over, because I still was lost, was how do I pray? Mm-hmm. I went to...
So do you do shadow work?
Oh my God, I love a shadow work.
Educate me on the shadow work.
Oh my God, so shadow work. The first thing you did, I wrote, it was in college. My professor asked me in human behavior, write a paper. We had to write a paper, 10 pages. Mm-hmm. And I had to discuss every part of my childhood from childhood. I had to research.
That was shadow work right there.
It was shadow work right there. And that's when I learned, like, the words to put to my mother and father. So y'all abandoned me. Instead of saying that, y'all abandoned me. I know what abandonment means. You abandoned me. And I confronted people when they did stuff to me. You did this to me when I was a child. And I learned to stand up with my grandmother. I think my grandma kind of like, I wouldn't say she's afraid of me. I would say that she sees my strength now, that she can't just do anything.
Can we get a layman's terms or quick definition of shadow work for the niggas who listen?
Shadow work is like when you go within, you go face all that, the rape. Let me talk about that. I was raped by a guy. I went out to eat. I went on a date. I just knew I was with the flyest guy. I was working at Unica. I was working at USA Boutique. That was my favorite store. I was working at USA Boutique at a faculty, and this guy used to come up there every day. Lunch, bring me lunch. Oh, I just knew I was about to get me a baller. Yeah, my baller was a baller. I'm getting me a baller. He take me to the Windsor. I ordered double crab cakes, baby. It was only $50. That nigga took me to his house and set a gun on his nightstand. You gonna give me that pussy for that meal? What I did? I did have sex with him. I hated him. I wanted him to die. He went to jail. He's still in jail. But I wanted him to die. Doing my shadow work, I received a text from this man at at 9:15 p.m. That's my birthday.
Oh, your birthday September the 15th?
Yep.
You about to have a birthday. Happy
9:15.
birthday.
The text, the man said, "Hey, how you doing, Cupcake? Inshallah, happy to see you." I told him, "I hate you. You were the worst thing that ever happened to me. I'm glad you in jail. You took my power and I'm regaining." I went in. I can read you the messages in my phone because my phone hold all my memories.
Like how long ago was
This happened on my spiritual journey, 2019. I will never forget it. He told me, "I ain't never put no gun out on you. I ain't do that." I said, "You's a motherfucking lie." He asked me, "Why you ain't tell nobody I did that to you?" Because I was sneaking. I wasn't even supposed to be with you. I told my grandma I was studying.
Now you kind of just said he put the gun on the counter.
No, listen. He asked me why I didn't tell anybody he did that to me. Meaning, why didn't I protect myself? Playing on my intelligence. I wasn't supposed to be with you. I was supposed to be at Cindy house studying. So I couldn't tell my mother that, or my grandmother, that I'm with this guy. Because I wasn't never supposed to be with you. I'm 18, I'm grown, but I still felt obligated to those people.
Right.
Girl, and then he went on lockup. He sent me a message because he's still locked up. He said, "I'm so sorry for what I did to you. I was not myself at that time." And that felt so good to me.
So that was you because you did that part. You went in.
I went in.
And started doing the work in that area.
I don't know how he got my phone number, nothing, girl. When I seen it, I said, "God, what you doing?"
Come in the room and put his gun on the counter.
No, it was the way he was. He's a very violent person. I can say, just all I'm gonna say is stop snitching.
That's it. That's all. Yo, the gun been weighing me down all day. Like I'm gonna.
If you know a man is abusive, right? I was scared. I'm 18. I'm scared. I ain't never seen a gun. My father ain't even show me a gun, and he was in the streets. I'm scared. What you gonna do with this? I'm scared. I don't like gun. I've been shot too, so I'm scared. 18.
So
18.
If a guy come and put his gun on the counter.
No, I'm saying the way he said, "You gonna give me this. You're going to give me this."
So was this all
So she's saying that he could have probably tried to shoot
She could have killed me. You're going to give me this. He said it the whole time on the right.
She gave it.
Asking.
Yeah, I didn't resist because I didn't know what to expect the outcome. I didn't understand the outcome, or I didn't know what to expect because, again, I wasn't supposed to be here. I can't call my grandma. They're going to punish me. They're going to take my car, and I don't want them to take my car because I got shit to do. I'm find me a baller. That was my mindset at that age. I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I'm 18. And all I knew was to be like with my father. I wanted that fast lifestyle because that's what I knew. And it just became a part of me. It was embedded in me. That's what I wanted. You was a drug dealer.
Let me ask you this question. What's your Mocha?
Yes.
All right, babe. My question to you is a man with money more important than having amazing sex?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I feel like sexually I can do it's a mind thing. So a man, anybody I have sex with, I'm going to make it an amazing time because it's a mind thing. Your vagina operates all, what the fuck? That's why you're not.
That pussy wet is wet. The pussy wet is wet. If it ain't wet, it ain't wet. Ain't no fucking
mind. Let me give you an example.
My mind can't make that pussy.
I'm about to give you an example.
Your mind can't make that pussy.
I'm about to give you a prime example.
Tell me how your mind made the pussy wet.
Okay, no.
Tell me how you thought the pussy
I made this pussy dry. It was this guy. He was pressed. I mean, he just didn't want to get to know me. And I'm low vibrating. I'm 19, 20 at this time. He had that bag. He offered me this nice bag too. And I was like, do I want them Christian leave this? It was me. I'm being honest, transparent.
Right.
My first pair of Christian Louboutins came from me, yeah.
We don't know what yeah means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played it all out. I sat in my mind, sat in my house. This guy, he just wanted to say he did it to me. And I knew it, but I wanted to say, you ain't just do it to me. You did this for me. But I lost at the end. When I thought, as I'm older, I really didn't gain anything because this is supposed to be my temple.
Well, you kind of gained
I did not gain anything because that shit don't mean nothing. I like it.
It meant something to you
at that moment. And then when I wore them and they scuffed up the reed, it was like, what the fuck did I buy these shoes for? And the reed is gone.
Nobody asked you to walk there. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, this is after the fact. It was like, I gave my pussy away for these reed shoes that the bottom don't even stay on.
You gave your pussy away for a guy that you thought.
I didn't give it away to a guy that I thought I wanted to be with. Hell no, I didn't want to be with him.
You never had a one night stand?
Yeah, Miami. What? The best I had.
So you gave your pussy away for less?
No, I got paid.
You got paid with the Louis Vuittons.
I'm saying I just don't. My pussy don't have no value at this time in my life. There's no monetary gain on my vagina at this time.
So now you feel as though there is a monetary gain.
No, I say at this time there's no monetary gain.
At this time of your life.
And as I portrayed in my back then, yeah, you gonna pay for this because my grandma used to tell me, and this is curse. This guy in high school gave me a ring. He probably stole it from his mother, but he gave it to me. I took it. My grandma said, "Don't give that. Don't take nothing from no man because they're gonna expect something." And I'm like, gave it back. But the whole time he gave me that ring because he wanted to. I didn't give him anything. So at that point, growing up, it was, you want this? I want that. Because my grandmother said they're going to expect something.
That curse.
It was spoken on. My grandmother tried in her way of trying to scare me from accepting things from men. I said, "Oh well, if you gonna give me this, I want this." Right. So growing up, like all my bitches is bad bitches. We was the baddest in the baddest.
Allegedly.
Baddest. All my bitches is bad bitches. We are bad bitches, period. If you go look at them, you know, I ain't saying no names. They got businesses. We bad bitches.
So what makes a bad bitch?
Just being certain of yourself. It's just being certain of yourself.
That's true.
Like, I can say I'm a bad bitch because I have a master's degree.
Who the fuck cares?
What you mean?
You can have a master's degree and don't nobody want to fuck you. Not a bad bitch.
I got a man and I'm a bad bitch.
You can have a man.
I'm a single mother and I'm a bad bitch.
Listen. I'm gonna say this.
I can be a bullshit bitch, but I'm gonna be a bad bitch because you all got
in your mind.
But listen,
that's my mind.
But that's the purpose.
That's right.
You casting it, but no, listen.
You're casting a spell against my thought. Oh my God, the demon.
Fuck
you
the
casting
purpose.
a demon.
The reality is I'm a bad bitch.
Is what she believes.
Nigga, I can't think I got $100 in my hand.
Don't you believe in this podcast? You believe in this podcast?
Fuck about what I believe in.
Well, you drunk.
No, it's not about what you believe in. You believed in yourself, though.
You're not even making
$100 and I ain't got it. Fuck you mean?
Give it to him.
Look at it.
Look at that.
Look at it.
But look at God.
That's for you.
And he gave it to you.
No, that's for you.
No, you said $100.
You said it.
You trying to get us the whole time.
But let me tell you how spirit work. He knew something about $100. He just didn't know who it was going to go
Who
to.
you trying to get that to the whole time, bro?
It don't matter.
All right, cool.
He spoke it. So in his mind, he thinking, oh, that $100 go to this young man because he spoke about it. That's how spirit work. Like, you don't get it.
But it's going to be...
But I was trying to get that to you.
But you ain't got to take it. I damn sure...
You don't turn down nothing but your college.
Yes, he want to give it to me. I take it. Thank you.
That $100 for you and your daughter to get them double crab cakes.
Oh, thank you.
Without any
Without any
How long was you
intention.
trying to get that to?
It's still, you're not getting what I'm saying.
But the point is
Right,
this,
cool.
Listen,
Always.
she believed what she believed. I believe in me. You believe in you. So just because she believed what she believed for herself, you can't say, no, fuck that, No, that's what it is.
Believing with y'all.
No, I don't have to believe it at all. You don't have to believe that I'm a bad bitch because I believe I'm a bad bitch.
Thank you.
But you gotta tell me I'm not a bad bitch.
You casting spells, though.
No, I'm not casting spells.
You just sat there and said.
I'm still saying, come on, yo. Everybody know there's...
So why I'm not a bad bitch? Tell me why I'm not a bad bitch is the question.
I asked you what a bad bitch
No, tell me
was.
why I'm not a bad bitch.
A bad bitch for her might not be the same definition
A bad
as me
bitch.
or for what you believe it is.
Tell me why I'm not
what's
one.
the
Tell me why I'm not one. I just want to know why I'm not one.
A bad bitch can be Oprah to me.
Right.
A bad bitch can be Michelle Obama. A bad bitch is me.
It's me and these flip-flops sitting on this motherfucking chair with you two people and we out here making this big. That's a bad bitch.
I just asked you, what's the definition of a bad bitch?
It's no definition.
It's no
Whatever you are.
definition.
Whatever you are.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
And
You got bad bitches?
that would be my own.
Do you
Right,
fuck
tell
bad
me
bitches?
what's a bad bitch.
That would be.
Do you fuck with bomb
Tell
bitches?
me a
that
bad
would be
bitch.
in the eyes
You fuck
of
with-
me as the beholder.
So tell us about your bad bitches. We want to know.
You don't fuck with bum bitches because you don't strike me as that type of guy.
What?
That fuck with bum bitches.
Well, my bad bitches is for me to know.
So tell us the type.
What you mean the type?
What is a bad
Is it
bitch
a
to
physical
you?
appearance? Is it a...
Definitely physical.
No, that's not a bad bitch.
Do they have
That's
can
your
they,
opinion.
Can they have a flat butt?
My opinion is
You know
mine.
what?
Can they
I'm
have a
not
flat
even going to do
It
that because I
can't be
just
flat.
faced
It
the
gotta have some roundness
So
to
what you
it.
trying to say?
I didn't say yours was all the way
Hold
flat.
on, fuck. Hold on. What what?
You got roundness.
Oh.
It just can't be a straight
It ain't what
line.
she got, but you got roundness
Yeah,
though.
she is.
But I'm me.
Huh?
I'm me.
But there's levels to everything in life, yo.
That's from working at Popeyes at Mondawmin all that time, eating
Oh,
them
go away,
buttermilk,
nigga.
buttermilk
Fuck
biscuits.
That. That's from Backshot.
But
yeah.
That too.
Hallelujah.
That too.
But yeah, everybody got their own
Right.
separate opinion on what bad is.
And I identify myself as a bad bitch because I
So
feel
why
like
you
I
can't
stand
agree with
strong.
her?
I stand strong. I go through a lot. Like, I be on the internet. Them fake pages, they be so mean. They be talking about my daughter, my 8-year-old. They be so nasty. And I'ma fight back. Like, I have a mask to put on. On social media, I'm a bitch. Straight up. I'm cussing you out, your mother, your father, fuck. All y'all, because I know y'all coming at me. I have to put that protection,
You
that
don't ever
cloak
feel
of
as though you
protection
can just
on.
ignore that?
It's like, okay, I can ignore it. I have done that. But then it's like, they're going to attack. And it's like their attack is trying to get me to get off the internet. But I am made for the internet.
I think that it's spiritual.
Yeah.
And because you know who you, I think that
What the fuck is wrong? What?
Nigga,
No.
You say I am made for the
I
internet.
am made for
All
the
right, go
internet.
ahead.
I am made for
I
TV.
think that this is what I will say, Mocha. Like, when you're dealing with that type of energy, spiritually, when you know who you are going to be under attack.
Okay.
So I just feel like when that type of shit happen, fuck them. Let
Right.
them do
And I
that
gotta
shit.
learn that though.
You gonna get there. Because
I'm
I had my own family doing that shit to me
Girl,
via
my mama,
social
sister,
media.
daughter, girl, fake page.
So I get it. No, this is a real thing though.
This is a real thing, please.
It's a real thing.
Yo, my mother, sister, daughter, to this day, I move, right? I don't park my car in front of my house. I parked it on the street because my uncle lived there. Do you know this bitch rolled past, took a picture, and posted my shit on social media? And it's not even, fuck that. My daughter is my child. Like, at this point, if you're my mother, sister, daughter, you have no respect for my 8-year-old. Like, I don't care how you feel about me, bitch. You could have sent that to your mother. You could have, but you want to put it. She creates these beefs. Like, if she see me beefing with somebody on the internet, she'll be the fake page sending them shit about me. My boyfriend, Google him. Y'all ain't right that he's the fucking murderer. They keep posting up his motherfucking shit, but they ain't say he's a motherfucker. He would kill you, bitch.
Oh,
I ain't saying he gonna kill you, but they ain't put that out there. Like, y'all posting up all this dumb
Why
shit.
do I
like-
feel like you made this a saying? My mother, sister, daughter.
It is. My mother, sister, daughter. I don't fuck with family is what you make. I believe in God. And that's why I say that. I say that verse in that Bible. I wear it because there's no way in the world you telling me, God, that's my cousin and she doing this shit and she feels this way about me and she had this potential to try to destroy me. Like, anytime a person will really sit behind it, and I mean, she sent.
But you got people doing that to you who that do that to everybody that don't even know
I don't care
you.
about the outside. I'm talking about it's different family.
But
like,
but they are the ones.
blood. Like, I can take somebody in the street talking shit about me, but you sat in my face and said you love me. You sat in my house. You ain't had nowhere to go. I took your dirty ass to work. Bitch, I
It
even
is.
bought
This
you.
No,
one thing
because
we
my
can agree
mother-
with.
Yo,
You
like,
see, my mother called Child Protective Services on me.
What you do though?
Nothing.
Your lie.
I ain't do shit because
You
I'm
just did it.
here. Listen, when
Come
you
on,
know,
y'all. You did it for nothing.
no, listen,
For
you know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
No.
Let me tell you what happened. When the shit played out, CPS reached out to me, but because I followed order and did what I was supposed to do. When they called me, I had the papers, and the lady told me, she said, you know what? Somebody is defaming your character. This is closed. So you don't have to do nothing.
I'm going to. I'm a piggyback. I had an argument. My mother, sister, daughter, and her friend framed this whole beef with me. Framed it. Her name is. I ain't saying her name because I don't trust no bum ass bitches. But framed this whole beef with me. It went viral. Mind you, I am a social worker. I have worked for DSS. Even when they thought they thought they got me fired. Mm-hmm. I transferred to Prince George's County. So nobody knew for a while. 6 years I was working at PG County because it ain't your business.
Right.
I got tired of working for the government because they don't do nothing but fail your kids, set them up. They put them in the system. Some parents that want their kids that gonna love on their kids can't get their kids back because they don't have the financial security. Like, if they don't have housing, you're not gonna get your kid back. I had this one Spanish woman, I lie to you or not, I even prayed with her to get her son back because I knew she really wanted her son. I knew she really did not know what was going on. She even testified against the person that did whatever touch her. But moral of the story is, it took her 4 years to get this little boy back because she couldn't keep housing, because coming from another country, all they do is shake up. When you think about the Spanish and Spanish communities, they shake up. everybody in that house, maybe the people in the house wouldn't go through the background checks. It was so much that was trying to hinder her that I prayed with her that she finally was able to get that space and her son went home. That job took so much out of me because there was some people that was there that really loved their children, and it was the people that did not love their children that was getting them back like this. And the kids come back. And it was like, you telling me you set this system up. Okay, so if these people in the household, they don't want to get background checks because who the fuck, why am I involved in this? This girl just want her child. But no, I can't do this because maybe I do have something on my, I don't want y'all, I'm an immigrant.
Right.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Right.
But yeah, I'm helping this woman pay this bills to keep this household. But that's how they live. Anybody know anything about communities outside? They shack up. They live, they know how to save money, they know how to build, they're smart. And the black community don't understand that. Like,
so let me ask you this last question real quick. This off topic, but well, it's not off topic. But do you think that a guy you dealing with or your partner, and I think I can answer this for you. I'm gonna just say yes, but have to like your kids, or they should just tolerate.
Oh
your
no,
kids?
You better love my daughter. She don't have no
So the
problem.
guy you with now,
Loves
your
my daughter.
boyfriend, loves your daughter.
Yeah.
You
And-
feel his energy.
Yeah. She's very open to him. Like I feel my daughter, not his energy. Fuck
Your
his
daughter.
energy. I know my
Kids are
daughter.
closer to God, more
Than
closer
us.
than we are.
So if I ask my daughter, like I ask my daughter.
Tolerate mine.
I ask my daughter.
You said tolerate?
Do you love Sean?
Tolerate your what? You don't
Yeah.
have kids.
Well, I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
I
my
asked her.
kids gonna grow up and get married by themselves. Me and that woman, we gonna be get together forever. So they gonna go up and have their own life.
So you saying if you dealing with a
I'm not saying mistreat them. I'm just saying, yeah, you ain't gotta love them. You can
No,
tolerate
love
them.
my child. Don't tolerate my child. Don't tolerate my motherfucking child. Cause
What tolerate mean to you?
toleration is people. You need a babysitter. You take your
You see
child away.
what
They
she
just
said, what
tolerate.
tolerate means to me. That
well.
means that it means different to different people. Tolerate means
I'm
you
a
don't have to
bitch.
love, but you just have to be there.
Love.
So if you just
feel as though I'm gonna be there until this child's old enough to do what they gonna do, I could guide them, but I ain't gotta give them that love.
I don't want
when
that.
you have kids, your definition gonna change.
You say that?
Cause they kids, they innocent.
You think I
can't
want
have
somebody
nobody
around
that
me just to wait for her to turn 21? This baby 8
I'm
years
not
old.
even gonna have you
I
around
got a
that fucking long
motherfucking.
if you
So
tolerate.
why does tolerate have to have a negative
Toleration is for short term. Maybe
Yeah.
a week.
term until you grow up and get the fuck
No,
out?
that's long term then. If
So
we talking about
you-
a kid from 5 to
So
18.
you tolerate women with kids? You tolerate their kids?
I got to, because all these niggas got
Oh
kids.
my God. Don't talk.
They better not be
Oh my
watching this.
God. Where's
They
the
better not
girl?
be watching this right now.
Beg you in your face. You tolerate.
You don't
Yeah.
tolerate
So you-
nobody. Kids. You don't do
You
that.
gonna break your own phone.
They kids. You don't tolerate
They
kids.
not mine. They not out this.
It don't matter. They
They're
human.
not out this backpack sack.
Oh my
What you
God.
talking
God
about?
bless his soul.
You know
demon-
what?
You see the light, the dark. You
Hey.
see where we at. We on the right side.
God, devil, all y'all.
They on the
fuck
left.
soul,
He
fuck
on the
God.
left. You see, he's sitting on the left, and we on the right.
But deep inside, you a good person.
Real
You
good.
is a really good
I
person.
think he just got to go through
I'm
his.
not a bad person.
You got to do some shadow work. Go within your childhood.
I don't see it.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Childhood. What happened?
Huh?
You got any
Huh?
childhood traumas?
Very much. A lot of them.
Yeah, all of them.
How's your
All of
relationship
them.
with your parents?
I don't have parents.
Afternoon.
It's like, no, I got a mother. I'm joking.
Don't say that.
Hey, ma.
So how's your relationship with your
Single
mom?
mother.
We cool.
Mama really
about your father?
cussed
No,
his
don't
ass out,
keep-
whooped
don't
his
keep
ass.
talking about
What about
my-
your
Whooped
father?
his ass. Mom's whooped that ass. She did the best she could. She did the best she could with what she had. And he turned out to be a demon.
What about your father?
I'm on
Did you
demon
pray for
time.
him, Ma?
I'm on demon time.
Where your father?
That's a different situation, different story.
Nowhere to be found. Left
You don't
the
know your
mother.
father?
I do. It's not true. It's just a different story.
Okay.
Oh, he ain't leaving.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I plan on having a kid one day, you know?
No, he don't.
How you just napping out
Is this someone you with right now, or you single?
Hell no, he left her. Liz. Her name was Al.
So how old are
Where's
you?
the Al?
You 35.
Yes, I am.
How long do you plan on being single for?
I don't have all the answers, Sway.
Okay.
Like sometime in this journey, you have to just let it flow.
It's good to let
Tony
shit
Braxton
flow.
say.
I do want to
It's
ask you
good
a
to let
question,
stuff
though.
flow. Yeah.
I know you said you experienced fake pages and Instagram attack with your family.
Yeah, I did.
I'm struggling with that. It's been some years. Are you still struggling with it?
Oh yeah, I still struggle with it too.
So
right
how do you
now.
deal with
She
it?
got way more
I
pages
don't
than you, though.
Yeah, I do. But
I got a lot of pages too. I got $1 Million Group, $1 Million Moca, Very Busy Entertainment.
Oh, she
I'm
about to
talking
be a
about
whole
before the
millionaire
one.
shit. Let me
Cause
tell you,
yeah,
Tell me,
get
guys,
some of this money right
Come
now.
on,
Some
yes.
of this money, honey.
Yeah, and they come back. I be talking to Spur guys. My
But
page,
your shit don't get deleted, right?
my pages
Yeah.
get deleted and they
Her
come
shit don't
back.
get deleted.
And they come back though.
No, I'm saying hers don't get deleted. You got multiple because yours get deleted. She
Well,
got her businesses. That's business.
I got
girl.
businesses. How
I
do
know
you
you
deal
do.
with it? Because
I
I really
ignore
struggle.
her.
I ain't down for you.
How can you ignore someone that just like
Because
everything you do, and then if you don't see them, they gonna send that shit to you from a fake page. So if I'm going on there to check my business page to see if I got anybody that wants some nails, I see this bitch in my.
I think what I'm gonna say is, and I'm gonna be real, I think that is a part of you that's still like receptive to the shit that they doing, and that's why it keeps showing up.
I want to see. I want to see.
You want to see it. You want to. So you know it. You know it because it's in your being. So it's like you're attracting it.
Right? How can I unattract it?
You know what to do.
I don't want to see it, but I want. It's not that
You attracting it. You attracting it, boo. You just gotta continue to do the work on yourself. You gotta get to a place where you really don't give a fuck about them.
Closing statements. Don't do that.
And name for officer Holy Spirit.
Who? What happened? What do you mean? The devil lives in Ohio.
You said what? The devil lives in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
We all got the devil in us.
They know what I'm talking about out there. But cool. Closing statements. Is there anything else you want to get off?
Do you need to say something?
No, I think we didn't did enough here.
I think you really
We
need
didn't
to
even
start
do
working
enough
on your spiritual
because-
self.
We have 46.
Y'all was at 56.
No, we're at 46. It's right there.
It's supposed to be an hour. It's not an hour.
And not really. I mean, that's what I'm asking. Closing statements.
You listen to
We can get some more shit
ASMR
off.
videos on YouTube?
What the fuck?
He
you
want me
doing?
off the show because I'm shaking up his
TikTok.
demonic energy. He can't take me.
Nigga, I don't.
He can't take me.
Nigga.
All things off podcast. Let me tell y'all. Oh, let's talk about it. I gotta close the statement.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me tell y'all about my spirit guys. So, this young man beside me, I love him to death though. Because I know, I love darkness. I love to save him. I think I can save everybody. That's the Virgo in me. This young man brought this young lady on this podcast and she thought she was about to get out. Hour. Talking shit about me.
Oh,
And guess what happened? Tell them what happened, E. What happened
what?
to your
You know what?
disk drive?
We gonna have on soon then. Fuck all that then.
Who is
We ain't
this?
doing
I mean,
that.
you said you gonna have
We
what?
gonna have on soon
No,
then.
you're not.
Yeah, we is. Fuck you talking about? This my
What
shit.
happened to the podcast? What happened to the disk drive?
Let's see what happened to that.
No.
If we doing
Let's
that,
see what
then.
happened to the disk drive. Can you tell us what happened to the disk drive? If you want, I want to
The
be
files got corrupted.
after,
Her ancestors did that shit.
and he not only and let me tell you how he messed himself up, right? Not only did he film, she wasn't even the only person but he had some good ass footage because my spirit guy showed me. Good people came in that day. It was a busy fucking day.
Who showed you? What?
Busy. Ain't nobody showed me shit. It was a busy day. Busy. She was one of the little stranglers.
She know that because niggas told her.
Ain't nobody, I swear to God, ain't nobody told me that.
She's lying.
They just said the file got corrupted. I said, y'all was busy. He said, we lost a lot of shit.
Which means she's lying. She know we lost.
It was a busy day. And he lost salad footage trying to bring on somebody to assassinate a bad bitch. That's why I'm a bad bitch. My ancestors don't play about me.
That was the closing.
In conclusion, is there anything else?
Can we get a twerk for the ancestors?
Oh my God.
All things goes.
It was only her?
What?
Yeah, I'm not twerking.
Oh, I didn't know. I was asking.
Yeah, she not like that. I'm
I
still working.
twerk. You be watching. I ain't up here twerking.
Not on your job.
All right, let me get my phone.
Well, long as
Don't be up here
Tolerating
tolerating
my
me.
child.
They got up and
I appreciate the young fella because he felt my energy. He must have felt it because that young man really gonna buy me a $50. Yeah, that double crab cake.
Baby girl, man.
Yeah, we gonna go get sick. We want some lamb chops tonight, babe? Want some lamb chops?
What is she doing?
She over there getting her energy together.
I don't
Meditating.
know, but y'all fuck nigga free. How about that?
Period.
That's it.
This was really nice.
right.
This was good.
I appreciate y'all for coming. Sure, we definitely gotta have you back.
Have me back for my cat.
Alrighty.
I forgot to
you
bring
should have
it.
brought it today.
I
told you to
forgot.
bring it.
Yes,
You
we
did.
need that. We
You
need to
did.
do a we definitely need to do a I want to be on one of your Q&As.
Okay, we gonna make that shit happen.
I want to be a
Talking about the
Q&A.
all girls.
I don't know. I just want to be able to my voice to be heard because I got a lot to say.
That's what I'm
As we
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, I have a strong opinion. I want to be a leader. I'm a leader in the teacher.
Oh, she's a thought leader.
Right, she just wouldn't let it go to the time we wanted to go to. So, at this,
Is you gonna end up doing like a podcast similar like this?
Nigga, this shit over. All right, and
No,
all
I'm
things
asking
go podcast. It's over. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
And that's why you didn't get your motherfucking shine time, Coco Barbie, bitch, because you wasn't.